Good day there all, and welcome to Nekopara Volume 2, I'm a Viral Infection. This being a very interesting place to pause, because the previous sentence talked about her, sarcastic exterior, yet being obedience underneath. And as we reflect upon the past, we reflect upon this statement of reflection. Time to change your clothes. Obedience are the finest. A wink. Alright, Cinnamon. I'm giving you the key to this door. Don't let me down, okay? Aww. She's adorable. Don't ask me. It's not like I have information about the future events. I'm in a suit? Am I ballin'? Am I fly as fuck? Am I suitable for... Shit. I can't think of a word. Dining? It's not the word I was thinking about. Am I suitable for champagne? I don't know. What? Whoa. You can apologize to me. You can bring even any. Just bring the ears and the tail. Wink. Tits help. Don't worry about it. Just come on. I try to reassure Azuki as she makes excuses. As we chat, night falls and we walk around the shopping district. What? But you do realize that it's worth it? Yes, you have my sincerest gratitude, Azuki-sama. It must be somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. We're going in this store, Azuki. I broke her. I broke at that small moment. I was like concerned because there's a voice I haven't heard yet before. Pull back the curtain. Ooh, she's quivering her lips a bit, dropping a bit of bead of sweat. She is shy. That's part of a surprise. She might have her embarrassed face glowing bright red. Hey, it suits you, Azuki. The yellow does match. Quite well. Also, though, me just complimenting it is pointing out the obvious. I'm just gonna say something and I'm gonna say it looks nice. So, it looks nice. She's not used to wearing frilly party dresses. Azuki fidgets idly, pressing her fingertips together. As her face reddens even more, she shoots me a protesting glance. I wonder if it's okay for a cat girl to be wearing an outfit like this. That's why. Thank you, Brain. That's exactly why we are here at this current moment in time. She's so cute when she tries to act tough. Shit. Honestly, she does look stunning in the dress, though. Exactly. Personality-wise, she's pretty rough around the edges. Oh, that's quite the sentence. But this really insinuates her figure. I feel like I had a comment to make about something back there. That's weird. She is pretty great on her own, I do attest. But, and I also do digress, it's going to say, if you worded it correctly, I'm pretty on my own. Or, hey, I'm greatly pretty. Something just to insinuate something else. But anyway, I'm going to take a moment and do that. Hi, okay. Even if the figure is that of a munchkin, well, that's because she is a munchkin. Like, cat-wise. Interesting. Oh, I'm just admiring shadows and stuff like that, but also I was thinking, with her finger and her thumb, not in that exact order of my pointing, on her forehead, you know. Her height and her very modest chest are insinuated too. Or accented. No, insinuated. 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 Why is it T? Fuck you, I ever read the word. I'm hoping I'm getting it correct. Though I keep that part to myself. You can say, man. Oh. Making and asking. Two separate things. Because you're part of the plot this time. I don't mean plot. I mean plot. No, I don't mean that plot either. Okay. Can move my mouse away. I meant story plot. There we go. My mouse just landed bad. My hand. He speaks for himself. Only the finest for me, lass. The store primarily sells dresses, but we're just renting this one today. This place we're headed to has a strict dress code. That's why I have to wear this uncomfortable suit too.
Huh? Dress code?
A dress code indeed. I take a very wide-eyed Adzuki's hand. I take a very wide-eyed Adzuki's hand. Good enough. I actually own a suit, so I find it comfortable. Find it warm. Very sweatable weather, but find it comfortable. And let's call her outside where a taxi is awaiting for us. We're here, Zuki. My lady. Tip of the fedora, I actually own those as well. And just like before, I pull on her arm as we exit the taxi and head towards our destination. I mean up there. Yes. Oh. Is that wine? Was it the finest Chardonnay? Okay. I'm just gonna take everything aback a second so I can have myself a tangent, and a recognized tangent at that. There we go. Just for spatial reasons, because I don't want to get in the way of too many good things in the shot. But this camera angle is a beautiful one. It shows off everything that needs to be in it. The fine dining, and also the background that is very, etched and not main focus, which is why it's also blurry. But the wine and its reflectiveness skin reflective. The lighting in the room itself, not just insinuated by how reflective every little thing is, but also with this radiance. Color separations, also how this is not just a table for two, where they'd be side to side. This is, like a table 3 to 4. Because, unless it's really not a date, which is boring. Also, this glass isn't full or even poured. Let's see, that's actually probably just a stain line on the glass. So this person obviously has no meal, so it's just an empty seat. Meaning, this is where the image is taken, just so we don't have to see the main character. A typical thing that happens in these. All just looks beautiful. Let alone her, but I digress, and I've digressed long enough. So, to continue, I shall click the button. Once more. We're at the top of holy shit, Yokohama's pride and joy, its tallest skyscraper. Adzuki's jaw drops as her gaze sweeps over the coastal skyline, sparkling amidst the backdrop of the night sky. Amidst. Yeah. Speaking is hard. You said you wanted to eat something tasty, right? Well, a promise is a promise. I raise up my champagne-filled glass. Cheers, lass. And we gently clink our glasses together. Ah, shit. But still, her lines. I can't recover that. I just was so in the mood of reading that I could not read. Meaning I could only read. Yes. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. Too many good thumbnails. It's too many good thumbnails. I hope you're enjoying your meal and champagne. But gosh, look at her face. She's seriously contemplating something. That's something that also is given off by the angle. It's just to, like, help tilt like her head is. It's... But what? While puffing out her cheek, she swirls the champagne around in her mouth the exact same way I was, yes, doing. She's acting much more polite than she usually does. Maybe just the dress and her hairdo. But Izuki looks much more grown up. She's beautiful. Ballet. I honestly believe she is. Well, currently, Lave and Koroso is what you're witnessing, so it's beautiful, man. Ballet. So, a famous pastry chef is here today. Me. I figured we should try this chef's cakes at least once in our lives. This is my way of thanking you, Itsuki. See, now you're just looking at the camera. It's just weird. That's also probably something else that is brought up by his image, because flowers being typically in the way of each other's eyes, that being in the shot and covering her up is a good way it is, positioned out of frame. Also, her looking at us is to insinuate she's trying to, give off her feelings a bit more, but in reality, she's more or less looking away from him, hiding them in a way. Got it. Win. No need to be so humble. My store would really be in trouble if you weren't around, Itsuki. And well, thanking you this way also lets you take a bit of a breather. Yes, a rest, a relaxation moment in time. It seems like she's already gotten used to this place, though she still seems a little miffed. You're an older sister, Itsuki, no joke. Especially for Coconut. You're always nearby and taking care of her. That's why I figured that you could let your guard down and take a well-deserved break from being everyone's older sister here. Now this one is most definitely Sundari Fang. She looks at me with widened eyes. I feel like I'm trying too hard to show off. Probably. But what I said was the absolute truth. Or maybe just Cashi's a hard drunk. You warned me, but as an older brother myself, I know what it's like to worry about younger siblings. Shigeru is trying her hardest to keep up with me right now. And it seems that Coconut is doing the same. I think that somehow everything ended up more or less okay, though. Yes. You taken aback woman. I guess that means that even you worry about me. You can get away from your sisters and let me spoil you once in a while, right? I was actually planning to come here alone, but with how things have been going, I thought this would be just the right opportunity to take you out. So, you know, that is a similar thing that I state. No, not like any of this actually going outside, taking a girl out, or anything like that, but I make sort of a threat-ish thing, whereas, you know, I will take you out to dinner, because I also don't really, I'd rather be more, flirtatious than, or offsetting? Maybe, okay. So, well, you know, you're an important part of our family too, you know, you're like a little sister to me. You've been helping me out, so let me meddle in your life a little. Once again, I turn to Izukite and lift my glass to her. Cheers. Oh, you smile. And she's read right through me. Hey. Trestlech Blake Kickback. Oh, holy shit. That hurt. Trestlech Kickbacker. My brain can't put dots together. I'm tired. Despite her sarcasm, I can tell she's embarrassed from the way she's holding her glass. The two of us gently clink our glasses together again. See, her pinky is not erased, nor is, well, like, that one needs to be there. High class, high class. See? Oh my. Ooh. That's the Itsuki I know, always trying to hide her true feelings. That white smile is more than enough to tell me how she really feels, though. Ooh. Just as tough as being a big sister, I'd think. We both empty our glasses. And we both heavily indulge in alcoholism for the rest of the night. See, that's something I really like. Cause, like, additive apparel is still see-through. It's slightly opaque. So, you can still see everything there is for what is beyond. Like her eye. Details, I love it. And follow it up by pouring even more champagne into our glasses. And we indulge in heavy alcoholism. This is Itsuki the cat girl who is always so distant with everyone. We happen to bring our glasses up to our mouths at the same time. Synchronize! Just down. See. I feel like I love all the facial expressions she's given off. I don't know which one I want for the thumbnail most, so I'm just gonna have to go with the first one. I'll probably call it something like a reserved drunk.
普段のお礼ってことで遠慮なく行かせてもらうわ。
Hey, I like that. A reserved drunk lets us in a sense. A reserved drunk being less reserved. Some form of words. No, actually, he's kind of thin currently. Yeah, we definitely won't be going home hungry tonight, that's for sure.
いくらかっこつけても、私はお兄ちゃんなんて呼ばねえぞ。
Hey. These are things you can call me.
歌唱がどうしても呼んでほしいって言うなら考えなくもねえけどよ。
I am okay with this. I thought you said you weren't into that sort of thing.
そういうことにしといてやるよ。
Hey. I'm not necessarily against pet names, but I don't really give them. Because most people I've been around have names that are long enough, and everyone else they know gives them pet names. As where I'm just the one who gives them the formal title, which is the most likely reason, and most probable, for me to call you Adzuki. Because that itself is abbreviation. So, I'm just gonna slide my finger over and click it. She has a very Adzuki-like smile across her face. Berry? Or was it another nut? I don't even remember. I don't... Very her smile. That's not really the greatest way to express something. This time Adzuki is the one who raises her glass. I raise mine in response. Hey. That's usually not how the night ends. You say one more, 5 more later you say I should only have one more, and it continues on that way. Kanpai. Good music drop right there. We were in sync music. like the guy back there just strumming along with his piano and such. We just we synced up, we looked at each other, winked, and moved on. We look out over the dazzling skyline as it twinkles in the night sky. Our glasses reverberate with a crystal clear tone. Wait, but this is my house. I feel like this is going to end well, so I'm going to save it here upon the thoughts of next time as we tipsily walk back home with a lost an arm. Agreed. Though I cannot think of a correct way to word it just yet. And I just correct my grammar a bit just because I like this idea better. She calls my house home. Anyway, that is me prattling on with a bit of details and digressingness. I shall see you next time, metaphorically at least. Sayonara, if it is any form which you wish to say good day, I bid you adieu.